Hey guys, so today is another Get Ready With Me, and today I'm going to start incorporating more and more cleaner beauty products into my little makeup routine. As you know, I'm trying to transition myself and my makeup and skincare towards a more natural route. However, obviously it's not going to happen overnight. It's a gradual process, and I'm as well versed as I am in conventional beauty. I am a recent convert into cleaner options, so clearly it's going to take for me time to discover what is going to work. I've also had some questions to sort of talk about my skin prep as well. So I've gone with Estee Lauder Micro Essence Skin Activating Treatment Lotion. Again, I'm finishing up my non-green clean beauty products. This is one of them. It's not bad. I think a little bit better probably for oilier skin types. Then I'm going in with my Darphin Hydroskin Intense Skin Hydrating Serum, one of my favorite hydrating serums. I will talk about how clean or not clean Darphin is. Unfortunately, one of my favorite skincare brands. I'm not really sure if I will continue using them. I've been using them for years and I've really enjoyed them, but they might, I need to really do a little bit more research into them in terms of their ingredient quality. They're reasonably clean, but not like the cleanest you can get. Anyway, I will then apply the Body Shop Vitamin C Glow Protect Lotion. This is my SPF for the day and moisturization as well. I will do a little bit of priming today. Not all things are made for all people. This is a pretty decent SPF sort of hydrating lotion. Nothing too special. I wouldn't run out and buy it, but it is a really good buy if you're looking for something fairly hydrating, decent in terms of how it sits on the skin, with a decent amount of SPF. However, not the cleanest again. So in terms of a primer, obviously Juice Beauty Photopigment Illuminating Primer, my favorite at the moment. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that product, and I love wearing it on no makeup days, which is not going to be today. And I do, with my dry skin, slather it kind of everywhere, kind of all over my skin. Now today we're going to do an application of Burt's Bees Goodness Glows liquid makeup cleaner for sure, and I will use like a little makeup sponge with it. I still don't know how I feel about this thing, to be honest with you. I don't think it's the most easy to use foundation. I'm taking it with a little sponge and I'm going to spread it all over my face. Not the easiest foundation I've ever used, let's just say. It's weirdly matte. It's a little bit tough to apply, but I mean, if applied in a very sparing manner, in a very thin layer, how I like to do my makeup. If you want full coverage out of it, I think it says it's like fuller coverage. It isn't. Don't believe the claims. I always hesitate to believe those kinds of claims. Luckily, I'm not looking for full coverage. If you are, it's going to be extremely difficult to get it from this. You need to apply a lot of product for that. For me, I am looking to even out my skin tone. I have a little bit of sallowness going on, and I need to do some appropriate masking, I think. But I'm looking to even out my skin tone and make my skin just look a little bit better. But I still want to see all the imperfections. As you can see, it's not really covering very much at all. Also, this thing is not great at building on itself, so don't expect it to be super buildable, by the way. The finish is a demi-matte, so another lie is Goodness Glows. I don't know how moisturizing it is. It's not drying, it's not moisturizing, it's kind of just in the middle, but it's not a glowy product as it suggests in the packaging, so no, not going to glow. It's sitting a little bit on top of my skin, but in my experience with this foundation so far, it is going to settle in, so I am going to wait for that. I will go in with my Guerlain Meteorites Baby Glow Stick. Not so clean, but I need a little bit of color on my face, so that is what I'm going to give myself. Just a little bit of luminosity, a little bit of color correction, as it does claim to be a color correcting stick. Again, I am blending it out with my makeup sponge. Scratch that with fingers. So this gave me a little bit of glow, which is what I was looking for. Really, the foundation is a little matte for me, which is why I added a little bit of glow. I suspect that on oily skin, it's gonna sit much better. On dry skin, though, I would probably prep with the oil primer or oil, some kind of face oil that you like, which is what I've done in the past with the foundation. I've liked how it sits much better. So my recommendation for dry skin would be prep with a oil or choose another foundation. For oilier skin, which I don't have, but I suspect it is more geared towards you guys with oilier skin types. I'm going to take my Colorevolution concealer and eyeshadow mineral base. This is fairly clean, very short ingredient list. It does have liquid paraffin. It does have petrolatum, so if you really hate petrolatum, it does have that. Some waxes, cerulasters, lanolin, zinc, and some oxides basically. But what I'm doing is using this a little bit for concealing and brightening. You can tell there's a big difference. The packaging sucks. I'm basically wiping a little bit off the inner packaging and I'm gonna pat it in. But the pigmentation, oh my god, you guys, like at the tiniest amount goes all the way to Alaska. Like it's seriously incredibly pigmented. And if you're fair, this is almost white, you guys, because I am very fair and I struggle to find a light products, and it says it's eye base as well, so I am putting it under my eyes and on my eyelids, both. I quite like the brightening effect, but obviously it is going to be completely just white on somebody who's not fair like myself. Also, I got the 1005 Porcelain and Burt's Bees Goodness Glows, and that was a little light for me as well. So somehow I always struggle to find lighter colors for my skin that would match my skin tone. Both of these are quite gosh darn light. I will go in with my RMS Beauty. As you can see, this palette is very well loved, and this is Signature Set Pop Collection. And I'm going to use my color Beloved, which I have purchased in full size already because I love the reds on my skin tone. I think it's very, very flattering. And I am going to add a little bit of rosiness basically over here on my cheeks. I will take actually a highlighter now for my eyes, and this is Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the color Champaigne. Clearly this is not going to work as a highlighter on my skin tone. However, I do like to use it as a cream shadow. It has this nice yellow gold, but like not obnoxious tint. And I do like to wear it as a wash of color. If you know anything about my channel, you know that wash of color is basically, if I could rename my channel to that, because I do like very, very natural looks. And effortless looks, and what I want out of a product is for it to be effortless. Now I'm going to let this set and then move on to the next step. While the cream products are setting, I am going to go in with my brow stuff, and brow wise, I haven't really seen Green Beauty brow products that I would be very, very excited to purchase, so I am going in with my Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, and we'll fill in my little browsies. I have to say, I'm not loving the way this foundation is sitting on my skin, kind of peeling off just a little bit. I'm gonna hope that powder fixes all of this and makes my skin look better. On camera, it looks better than in real life, I have to say. In real life, my skin is not at its hottest. Brushing through the brows and going to set the brows with my Sephora brow gel. Have to say, an update on this Sephora brow gel, way too much product comes out on the spoolie. I don't know what started happening. I don't think it was that bad before, but now it's just like, it's too much for me. I don't like it anymore. I used to like it. It didn't used to do that. I don't know what happened. What happened? Sephora brow gel, why did you start doing that to me? Yeah, So the longer it's sitting on the skin, the less I like it. So to sort of help this whole foundation situation, I am going to use my Cargo Cosmetics contour palette in the color Malibu. It is a very, very nice palette. I wish Cargo were cleaner, but I really like the product. The product is good, therefore I am going to continue using it until I find something comparable but cleaner. I am going to take this highlight color, which really is not much of a highlight, and set my under eyes. That powder makes things look a little bit better, a little bit smoother and more luminous, especially around the nose. I don't know why this foundation has so much trouble around the nose. So I like this a lot better. It looks a lot better close up and far away after the addition of, unfortunately, not so clean powder. I'll take my Becca multi-purpose cool looking brush over here and do just a little bit of contouring with this contour shade, by the way, which is perfect for fair skin. Man, I wish I could find an equivalent of these colors and textures, but like in a cleaner version. Let me know if you know of any. This is a really good color for my skin tone, I think. And this brush makes it super easy to just sort of throw color on your face without being super, super precisely anal about it, which is not my thing. So this whole deal added quite a bit of rosiness, but I am liking the result. I think it will be pretty, very, very pretty on skin after I'm done with all my stuff here. I'm going to go in with the same contour shade in a shadow brush and add that just for a little bit of dimension around my eye socket. This is a really good color contour for me. Just saying, guys, is there a similar natural beauty brand somewhere with that color of a contour slash bronzer slash whatever face color? I will buy it. Just a little bit under the lash line. And this More Butter highlighter from Physicians Formula in Pearl, I will also use as my cheekbone highlight. I am just taking it on my finger and adding it for extra glow, because I think I need a little bit of help with this foundation. Anything to make it look more skin-like and less like stuff sitting on top of my face. For my liner, I am using a non-clean option, and this is Le Crayon Khol by Lancome. I am going to add it to my lash line to just create a little bit more definition around there. And guys, this is a pretty nice liner, I can't lie, it's pretty good. Right now it's in my project pan, but when it's done, I'm switching over to cleaner liners as well, because I mean, so close to your eye. So I like the eye look, it's very nice and subtle, just the way I enjoy my eye looks to be. And my skin, with the rest of the products that I've put onto, it is looking much better. Actually really good, but I don't think it's the achievement of the foundation. I think it's despite the foundation, just because I've put on some of the stuff that I really enjoy on top of it. So I'm a little bit torn, because this YSL Vinyl mascara in dark forest green, I mean, look at this gorgeousness. I can't wait to use it. I've used it yesterday and it held up so well, but it had just stained my entire face when I was washing it off. So I'm gonna try it again. I like the brush, I like the formula, I like everything about it, but if it's gonna stain my entire face and eyelids green, you might have noticed a little bit of a green tint on my eyes. I don't know, man, it's not worth it, but I mean, it is a really beautiful green mascara, you know. It's definitely green, you can see the tint. It's dark green, so it's actually wearable. Maybe I'll try to take it off, not with eye makeup remover, but like with a face wash, and see if it washes off any better that way. But it definitely stained my entire eyelids and skin last night. So I tried to get it off and just irritated my poor, sensitive, dry skin around my eyes. So not very impressed with the way it comes off, but I mean, it's just beautiful. And I like the formula too, it's gel-like. It's basically gel, yeah, that's how I would describe it. And voila, a very pretty look. I'm going to do a bit more of a close-up so you can see the way at least mascara is looking, because that's the most unique product that I'm using today. And you can also see the mascara right now. It's quite green and very, very lengthening. This is exactly what I like for my mascara to do. I am really hopeful I can find something like that, but in greener segment. For lips, I am going to take my by Beauty lip liner in 034. Look at this baby guy. I really don't have a lot left. And I am going to give myself just like a full-on lip liner lip today. That's what I'd be feeling like. I'm gonna soften the lip line as well, just to sort of have a little bit of a more natural lip line. So there we go, this is the final look. Let's do a bit of a close-up so you guys have a pretty good idea of what it looks like in detail. So, as you can see, my skin's looking really quite good with all of the corrections that I've done to the foundation. I don't think it'll be sticking around, to be honest, because it's just too much work. You can see the small amount of pilling I have, maybe a little bit around my chin as well. The coverage is not amazing. So that's it for today. Thanks for getting ready with me. I hope it was fun for you. See you guys later. Have a good day. Bye bye.